morning, it's Emma here. I'm live on my front doorstep. I run Way to Fitness in Devon. Now, I do my 9 o'clock chat almost every day. Didn't manage it yesterday because I had an appointment, but normally every single day, Monday to Saturday, it's 9 o'clock on my step. And I'm hoping that someone's going to join me this morning. Now, I know it's Tuesday because the diary told me so, but I wouldn't know otherwise. Now, I'm going to wait and see if anyone's going to join me for my Tuesday chat. So, there's the first one. That's lovely. Let's just talk about what we're going to be doing today. Oh, good. Lorna's there. Hi, Lorna. Today is Tuesday, so we have got on our closed Facebook group, we have got Keep Moving, which is a seated exercise class at 10:30. That usually goes on for about 45 minutes. Then this evening we've got cardio fitness at 6:30. Good morning, Lorna. And I have Pilates with my group on Zoom at 7:30. So that's how my Tuesday's looking, and I'm wondering how your Tuesday's looking. Now, just while I'm waiting for a few more people to pop on board, my family got involved with a village quiz last night, and it was really, really good fun. Hi, Tracy. Basically, it was online, and we all joined a closed Facebook group. Hello, Margaret. And we did a quiz, and it was an absolute scream. I didn't know most of the answers, but my Andy did. He's good at that sort of thing. So that got me thinking, and I thought, hey, why don't we have a Facebook Live quiz? And we've decided we're going to have a quiz on, hello Tracy, hi Margaret, hi Rachel. We're going to have a Way to Fitness quiz on Good Friday at 7:30 in the evening, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Obviously, I'll be doing it live like this, okay? You're going to be sending me messages. Hi, Sarah. And we're going to be doing, I've already got 4 people who've said they want to do quiz questions. Now, I've said don't make it too hard. There's nothing worse than not knowing a single answer. That's usually where I am in our village quiz. And they're going, I can only answer questions on fitness and food. I don't know much about general knowledge or history or the music of the history of classical music, all that sort of stuff. Hi Sharon. So we are going to have a fun quiz a week on Friday at 7:30. Nearer the time, I'll let you know which page it's going to be on. I don't know if it's going to be on our main Way to Fitness page or on our closed Facebook group, but I'll let you know. But we're just going to have a really fun evening. So obviously, we'll be dressing up for the event. Mr. Healy and I are going to be sharing the job of Quizmaster. And hope you're going to dress up for the event. You're going to have your drinks lined up, and you're going to have a great fun evening. That's what we're planning to do. So put that in your diary, Good Friday 7:30, and we'll let you know a few more details a bit nearer the time. Good morning, Pauline. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to have to hug the window a bit more because the connection just dropped out then. I posted this little picture thing on the Facebook group a week ago, and I've been thinking about it. Now it says, I've had to change the first word because it doesn't make sense. It says, where do I choose to be during the COVID-19 situation? Okay, so there are 3 different zones, so I'll just quickly pop that there so you can see it. Okay, so the 3 zones: the fear zone, the learning zone, and the growth zone. Okay, so morning, Pauline. Now, the fear zone, that was definitely where I felt last week. I was in chaos, in my head, in my life, in everything pretty much. So in the fear zone, it's saying that characteristics, if you're in this zone, I panic buy, I get irritated easily, I feel very stressed, I hoard toilet roll food, medicines that I don't need, I research and share everything I can about COVID-19, and I'm just in a very fearful place. So that is the fear zone. Then the next circle out is the learning zone. I start to let go of control. I stop consuming that which causes me harm, from the news to what I eat and drink. Also, I make a program for myself to make use of my time, and I recognise that everyone is doing their best whilst facing an extremely difficultly complicated situation. And the last one in the learning zone is I look for opportunities. Good morning. Oh, Andy's saying flip your screen. Bear with, I'm going to flip my screen. I thought I already had. Look, oh, I haven't. Bear with. Oh, honestly, men. they've got my best interests at heart. Now, is that better? No, never mind. I'm not flipping it anymore. So that's the learning zone, which is a place where we can be, the learning zone. And then the last zone is called the growth zone. Now, in the growth zone, think about others and how I can be helpful. Live now with a clear picture of what's happening next. Also, I'm not in a waiting room or in between, because this is life. Ask, how do I want this moment to be? And the last thing in the growth zone is be appreciative and be grateful. That's interesting, isn't it? So we've got those three zones: fear zone, learning zone, and growth zone. And I'll repost this picture on the Facebook group so you can read it yourself. I think obviously the further we are away from the fear zone, the better, because that means that we're in a more positive place. I have a foot in all three zones. That's very interesting, Tracy. Okay, I can understand that. The further we are away from the fear zone, I think the better it will be for us, physically and mentally. We're all in completely different situations, so we have to understand that. So we're all going to respond differently. But the more our thinking can be in the growth zone, I think the better for us. Obviously, we need to be looking after each other, but also looking after ourselves. That's very important, because obviously, as they say, you can't pour from an empty cup. So I'd be interested to get your feedback, really, as to what you think about what zone you're in. As far as I'm concerned, in my head, I feel calmer this week. It's not, I think for me, being in control of stuff is very important. And when I was running around like a headless chicken last week, not knowing what music I could use, because there's so many copyright issues and laws, basically rules that you can't, doing stuff online, you have to be very, very careful, otherwise you just get shut down. And obviously that's not what I want for my business. So it took time to find out from people and places what you can do, what you can't do, and then slowly develop a bit of a routine. And our closed Facebook group is a fantastic place to be for me and my members there, because we've got a routine. We do, obviously we've got regular exercise sessions 5 days of the week. We know when they're going to be. You've got access to them, you can save them, you can get them by email every day. So you've got some routine, because you've got some exercise routine. You've got regular contact with me, which is brilliant, and I love having regular contact with you. Let me know where you feel you are with those zones, either publicly on this page, or you can message me, and I can certainly do anything I can. I'm happy to listen. Okay. My members, I'm also busy phoning my members, because members who normally see me to make better food choices and lose inches, I'm ringing them every week, so they know that they've got regular contact from me and regular support too. I want to ask you about your eating. Where's your eating right now? Is your eating in the fear zone, the learning zone, or the growth zone? Okay, eating. The food we choose to eat can be very much affected by our mood. If we're feeling very fearful and worried and stressed, lots of us will eat sugar. We just think chocolate is the answer. We don't know what the question is, but chocolate is the answer. Has your moving changed at all? Your eating moved at all from last week? I'd like to know. Growing with other positive people is key for me. Yeah, Sharon, I completely agree. Yeah, that's really good. I agree with you there. We had a veg box arrive at the shop yesterday, which we went and collected. And in our fruit and vegetable box from our village shop, Sandford Village Shop, there were some really lovely plums and some blueberries. Now, we're kind of slightly running out of fruit now. We picked that rhubarb from the garden on Sunday. And so it was really lovely to have some plums and some blueberries, just completely out of the blue. They came in our box. So I've sort of made a bit of a pack to put the sugar behind now. I've done a lot of sugar over the last 10 days, because whereas some of you might turn to a bottle of wine, I would turn to a bar of Cadbury's or green and blacks, plain chocolate. That's what I like. But I'm accepting that, you know, this is going to go on for a few weeks and I need to look after me. So the fruit, we've got some strawberries came in that box as well. So I'm going to make sure I do myself a really lovely fruit salad for one of my puddings today. Yeah, just try and eat a bit better. So my challenge to you is see where you are in that little zone thing, which I'm going to post now on the closed Facebook group and also on the main Facebook group, and you can just have a look at that and just sort of see where you are. As Tracy said, she had a foot in each camp. There's no right or wrong in this, but the further you are away from the fear zone, the better it will be for your mental health. So that's me. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I'm going to prepare, I've got some ringing to do now, and then I'm going to prepare for my Keep Moving class, which is seated at 10:30. And this is for everyone who just wants to do some cardio, strength, balance and flexibility work from their chair. It may well be that you might have some older relatives staying. They could join in. You let me know. If you're not on our closed page, let me know and I can add you. And thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Oh, how do I now go? I don't think I know how to switch this off now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now I don't know how to switch it off. Andy got me to fiddle with the buttons. The buttons never worked, and now I can't work out how to switch it off. Oh, here we are. I'm there. Bye, everybody. Have a good day and keep in touch.